Yeah, peace out.
Yeah, out. Done.
We'll mod the chat with light blind. I don't even.
Well,
that's not so bad.
That's not so bad.
Yeah.
So here we go.
Bands picks.
Let's go through them real quick. Why Troll Me on blue side, banning out the Kog'Maw, Morgana, and Twisted Fate.
Yeah, TF is getting a lot of bans.
He is
in the world of the Taiwanese qualifiers.
Yeah, and when TF is still a pretty good AP mid as well. Just the fantastic ganks coming in, all that damage going in as well. And I think it also helps a little bit too with the changes to DFG. You have those champs out there. They're a little bit bursty type champs have just now got even burstier.
Bursty, and he has global presence. And
yeah.
So those are two
pretty huge
destructive.
and there you go. Best Ezreal skin in the world.
Pulsefire?
Striker.
Oh.
Striker Ezreal.
Wow, you went there.
Best Ezreal skin ever.
Was the right
Look
answer.
at that. Well, while this potential tug of war goes on, the bans for Theory of Evolution were Kennen, Mordekaiser, Ahri.
Okay, so that means that both Carriers and Evolution both did Mordekaiser bans. So I think that must mean that someone on Troll Me is like famous for playing a strong Mord or something like that. So
sounds about right.
Targeted.
So first pick from Why Troll Me is Shen. Last pick from Evolution was the Rumble. So Rumble top lane against Shen. Malphite going to be in the jungle, and I've been Malphite's been doing pretty well recently as well. I need to start jungling him myself again.
Well, he's getting a lot of top lane attention. I don't know so much about jungle, but I think it's because he's so anti-carry. Like,
but then again, Malphite and Shen both have the potential to be very ambiguous picks. Because if you get a first pick Shen, you're still not quite sure where he's going because he's that versatile, because he can go top, because he can go jungle, because if you're, in some situations, maybe even support, sometimes if you're in a troll game.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it.
I've been there.
I've seen it.
I don't really like him in the jungle very much, but his ultimate is this ridiculous amount of initiation. It's so good. He's a really strong pick, and he's getting a lot of attention. Wings of Death, I think. Wings of Death kind of starts these trends in top lane. I mean, I'm probably completely wrong, but whenever I see him play someone a little unconventional like Kayle, you fast forward 2 weeks and everyone's playing Kayle. Then I saw him playing Malphite. Fast forward 2 weeks, everyone's playing Malphite now, or at least learning it. I don't know if that's because they have to learn how to play against it.
Yeah, I need to do more Malphite. Definitely. I don't think I've actually ever bought Shen. I think I need to do that as well because he's just. I'd like to play him in the jungle. I'd like to play him top lane just so you have that versatility in champs. And sometimes too, like if you're in ranked and if you want to go ahead and if you want to try and get out of that elo hell. This is it's you look at the tier list. Oh, there's the stun going down from Leona. The damage, yes, the flash and the hit is going to be more than enough for the first blood. But look, Malphite's going to go ahead and meet the Nocturne in the tri-brush. Going to get singled out really quick. May not make it out. The exhaust is down. The double buff does actually get restacked onto the Nocturne. Would have helped if it went to the Rumble, but hey, still kills a kill. Get rid of the double buff on the jungler.
That was one of those situations where you get the worst possible fear. He went the completely opposite direction where we wanted to go. Like, so Shen couldn't get to him in time before it was too late. And that's part of the randomness of Nocturne's fear. Is sometimes you get like the perfect fear and it's an easy kill. Other times you fear them in the way they're already going. And it's like, what's the point of this fear?
So as I think it wasn't too long ago on stream as well, like Nocturne fearing someone like under their tower, and he was like, I'm almost to my tower, almost to my tower. No, I'm walking the other way. Yep. What's going on? I want to hug you, tower. Get close to me.
Yeah, the dream situation.
Yeah, but with that though, like Shen and Rumble. Very early on, taking a pretty commanding lead in top lane.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a slow moment. In this moment, I like to talk about the new global ultimate changes. I don't know if you saw the Jace preview.
I did see it.
So they're going to be increasing the cooldown on Karthus, Shen, and Soraka's global ultimates. So I think I'll be interested to see what kind of effect that has, because if we look at this game, we got 2 of those 3. Champions, and then Rumble going in just try to do some damage, but Shen is going to turn around, taunt him, and just do some damage and get out.
He should be fine.
Yeah, he should be totally fine.
Should be more than fine.
Yeah.
And there you go. There's the attempt in the mid as well. Karthus trying to get some layways down onto the ganking Malphite and onto the Vigar as well. Vigar is also not someone you really see too often either, but in a situation like this, I mean, Karthus, you know, the cage can zone him out at times pretty well.
It forces Karthus to get, stay way out, and it looks like Nocturne's just going to try to make a play here on Malphite.
Malphite, yeah, he spotted in lane, actually going back to jungle, and there you go. There's a fear. Will he get out of time? Yes, he will.
Yeah, that was good. I think he knew that he was just baiting the flash. Like, you see how he was, like, already on the way out when the flash went off? And
there's the cage. Keeping Karthus gets, did a good job.
Yeah, so Karthus is, one of those champions that has to get close to do a lot of damage. He has, I think I've heard that he has, like, the highest sustained DPS in the game. And in order to do that, he has to get close. But what Vigar does is it makes it so he keeps him at a, a distance where he's not going to be able to hit that W. Or W's the wall, maybe it's the E, sorry. And then so Vigar is able to just cage him and just, poke at him and do some significant damage. Yep,
and Vigar was the counter pick. They did pick him up last with Malphite. There you go, looking to get some more damage down bot lane. Leona and Leona Ezreal is a pretty good combo, but so is Graves Alistar, because Alistar needs to get a little bit more up close and personal. There's waiting. Are you gonna get the pulverize? No, wants the flash and the pulverize to displace Ezreal. The shift puts him right back where he was, but there is Nocturne there to follow up with the kill. Leona, will you be able to get out? Yes, because Malphite is here. If Malphite didn't make his presence known, that Leona could have died.
What a fun bottom lane.
That's a fun bottom lane. Yeah,
because they're both kill lanes, and they're both going to do super high damage and just bursty and just awesome to watch. And then both jungles are really like, they're both ultimate centered junglers for the most part on their ganks, and so every like a minute we're going to see some cool play. It's going to be really fun. See,
but now you can also see that there's a little bit of a change here about how people like to build Nocturne. Last game saw the Wriggles. This game going for the double Dorns build.
Yeah, and I think that's because he has 2 kills.
Yeah.
Like he wants to, again, I'm throwing a snowball around a lot today, but he wants to embrace it.
Yeah.
And, additionally just do a lot more damage. And it's going to help his farm speed, and it's going to help his ganks. He's going to be a beast. And another thing is if he runs into Malphite in the jungle this early in the game, he's going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, Malphite doesn't have the greatest health, starting health in the world, but you got the shield. But that's the big thing too. If you're going up trying to face down a Malphite, the best thing you can do is to just immediately try and take out that shield. And with the extra damage coming from the Dorans, that should be more than enough to go ahead and take it out quite quickly. And see, right now, like you broach. By the way, each of those little rectangles, if you did not already know, each rectangle is 100 health. So that's a 100 health shield that he's got right now.
Okay.
Which Nocturne right now has got pretty much 99 AD, granted, after reduction.
There's more little squares on Nocturne.
Yeah, so in combination with the Q. There's the ult. Nocturne is 6. Waiting for the target. Yes, right down onto Leona. And there is the Karthus ult. Shen ult trying to get away. He ulted just to get away from Rumble with the dive. That was even to help Ezreal. Was like, Ezreal, I don't want to help you. I just want to get out of here. There is the ult from Malphite trying to make something happen. The pulverize, keeping him at bay, but one auto attack from Ezreal will go ahead and take out the Nocturne. So nice follow up there. Vigar actually also getting pretty low, dueling out with Karthus. Wants to man up, wants to get that kill, but unfortunately nothing doing right there.
This game is awesome.
This is good.
I mean, it's setting up to be so exciting with the global presence of Karthus and Shen, and then just like the champion picks, so fun. Yeah.
But Shen's not having the best of times top right now.
No, he's not. He's kind of getting pushed around.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that Rumble has just a lot of like sustained damage. Like he can just like keep poking at you and keep doing a lot of damage.
Well, he's actually because Shen left top lane. I mean, that gave all the time in the world for Rumble to just go ahead and push a tower and just nearly take it out, actually. And that's like one of the best things you can do. See, that's the thing, that's the trade-off for going Shen jungle and Shen top lane. Shen jungle, if you ult, it's the jungle creeps aren't going to be missing you. It's not like there's a tower in the jungle.
But golems need love too.
They do. But top lane, if you're being forced to ult out to save a teammate, or if you're being dived in a situation like that, it's gonna take a while to actually get back to your position, to get back to your station.
Absolutely.
So that's the trade-off. That's the trade-off you have here. But if you stay top lane, it's gonna get significantly more farm than he normally would. But he's being denied pretty hard by Rumble. So you know we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
That
man, significant farm difference.
That and also, both top laners bought the Heart of Gold. So any gold gain that Shen may have tried to equalize out.
Yeah, I wonder if that
net.
was the reason. Yeah, like that he wanted to. Yeah. Oh man, he got Cage's pick.
Yeah,
interesting.
Oh,
so,
well, that's Rumble's gonna be needing that extra damage as well. And that's the thing too. If you're winning lane, top lane, if you're winning lane and you acquire more GP10 items quicker than your opponent, that's a huge snowball rolling down the hill.
Yeah.
Because just not only are you winning the farm war, but you're also winning the gold over time war as well straight out of the gate. There's the stun. Actually gonna go ahead and grab the Karthus. There's the Malphite ult to follow up. Wall bang going down, and nice kill from Veigar. Nice stun follow up as well. Shen's in trouble, but Nocturne just waiting for his moment. He's not gonna go in quite yet because Shen went for that engage, going a little bit past River. He's like realizing, he's like, okay, I got my ward coverage in River. I should be fine. Nope. There's the Q. There's the fear to taunt. The dash away will not be enough. Actually, still does get caught. Nocturne tanking that tower, but oh, the flash horizontally into a rock will not be enough to get out of there.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
And now they're just gonna feel, they're just gonna push this tower down. I'm pretty sure. So that's
should be able to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean. Rumble's just so far ahead, and with those gold per 5s, 2 of them versus 1. With
there's the headbutt pulverize onto Ezreal, but now regretting the decision just a little bit because Malphite is here. Pops the ult just to try and get away. Malphite ult is down though, so not going to be doing a whole lot there, but there's the ult from Leona. Just killing enough time for Alistar, and there is the kill. Oh, nice coverage.
Yeah.
That ward, this ward right here, enabled that stun to happen. Very nice call.
It was pretty.
It was really pretty.
Yeah.
It was very pretty. But yeah, Rumble doing pretty well. Got the Merc treads. I mean, usually you'll see a Rumble top lane just like straight out go for a revolver, very much like a Kennen, because that's your AP, that's your spell vamp, allows you to stay in lane, for quite a while longer. But in a situation like this, not quite necessary. An attempt, worthy attempt. You're Ezreal, you have the ult, you might as well. But
might have got Alistar up on the top of that too. No,
yeah.
Psych.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I think that Troll Me is building up for the late game.
Yeah.
Malphite's got those 2 gold per 5s, and if you look at Nocturne, and he's farming better than Nocturne at this point. So
that's pretty
which is interesting for Malphite. Nocturne is pretty fast clear. Malphite not so much, but
he's keeping up.
Yeah, he's keeping up. He's got those 2 gold per 5, so he's going to be able to roam a lot more freely, and he's going to be able to do a lot of damage with his ultimate. So I think as the late game approaches, they're going to be significantly stronger if they can make it to that point because of how bursty evolution is.
Yeah, but then if you look at the gold difference, so it's about it was about 1,500 gold difference between the two teams, and that is pretty much all on Rumble. Like that difference in gold is practically all on Rumble right now. Just he's got such a huge lead top lane versus the Shen, and he's still there farming, still there pushing.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take a bit to go ahead and try and take out that Yordle, but that's the thing too is Shen still you have the ult, you're a main source of CC for your team. You ult in, you get the taunt in, so he's not gonna have too much time. He's not gonna have too many opportunities to go ahead and try and farm and try and catch up. So hence. Well, 1 GP10 at least. He needs to. It may be in his best interest to go ahead and get a few more. He's got the money, but then again, he also needs to start buying more health.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's going to become inconsequential in these fights.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what we're kind of seeing this game is similar to what we saw last game in top. Was that they just take the lead and they just farm like crazy.
Yeah.
And then they don't really worry and come down for the team fights. But that Shen is a little bit different in terms of sustain, and yep, that's happening.
Not a collie,
okay,
not a collie.
And he can have a lot of global presence, unlike Kennen. So like we saw in the last game.
Yeah.
So Shen is still going to be relevant to the rest of the match.
Oh yeah, he is, but the thing is, it's still ult, taunt. Yeah. He's not gonna be as
shiny hands.
Of course, so shiny, so shiny. But you're not gonna be as as tanky, as much of a presence as he normally would if he were properly farmed. But still, though, there's a lot relying on that taunt because if you get the because if you look at the CC
bot lane's
on this
something's
team,
about to happen down here. Nocturne's about to go in, and
there's
Malphite's
Malphite
also
not too
baiting
far
in, so
behind.
we're
He's
gonna
got
see an
his
ultimate.
ult, trying to get the stun down onto Alistar. Malphite holding onto ult just for now, but there is the Karthus ult trying to get some more damage. It's trying to get the tail end of Graves, but the rest of the team does not follow up. There's the cleanse for safety, but quick kill for White Troll.
Yeah. Props to Nocturne for not ulting in. Like I was like, okay, he's ulting in. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be a triple or something like that. But he realized what was going on. I don't think he expected Malphite to be there, and so props to him for not going in.
Yeah.
And saving his life.
Sometimes it's just better to watch your friends die. Sometimes
that's
sometimes
what I
it
always
is.
say.
Sometimes it is.
It's a personal motto of
mine.
mine.
You're in a situation where someone's gonna die. Might as well just make it one instead of 3.
Might as well just let it happen.
Might as well, because with it, you let the support die, you're still retaining the gold lead as well. That's huge. That's very important.
Yeah, and they went back and bought, and Graves saw that was happening, decided good time to take tower. Just gonna do it, take it down.
Might as well. You're here.
Yep.
So there you go. About 16 minutes in. There's about a 2K gold lead here for Theory of Evolution. They're doing pretty well. Top lane's pretty dominant. Getting the revolver onto Rumble, so he's going to be even more of a presence, sustaining quite a bit in those team fights for a little bit more, and then he's just going to go ahead and buy health from there. Getting caught out with the stun in mid, but man, look at it. He only had, in terms of like health, Doran Shield, Heart of Gold. He's already pretty well taking off for himself. 2,000 health, decent armor and MR as well. So he's gonna be there. He's gonna be there on the front line with Alistar.
Yeah. Evolution is just farming like significantly better than the rest of the team. So, than what's the other team called?
Oh, Troll Me. Yep. Oh, there's Nocturne ult. Shen, he's in a bit of a bind here. That top tower is no longer there, but the taunt, the dash distance is going to be just enough.
Yeah, I'm
to
not
go
sure
ahead
what
and
they
break that bind.
expected to happen there, man.
No, it's just harass at this point. I mean, he's half health. He's half health from that already, and Nocturne and Rumble without not even a scratch.
Yeah.
So just forcing him out of lane, continuing the farm, continuing to push the lane. That's just putting Rumble more ahead.
Yeah. Good call. Yeah, I wish Troll Me was farming a little bit better, especially with such a late game team. I would think that they'd want to play safe and just farm a lot, but it's just not going well. There's so much pressure from Evolution, and every time they get comfortable, that's when Nocturne comes in, or there's a Karthus ult, or Rumble pushes in against Shen.
But then, there is a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of CC on White Troll Me, and if you go ahead and link those together, that should be more than enough time for Ezreal to go ahead and get damage on whoever needs to be killed. But the thing is, though, it's getting the whole team to actually join up in jolly cooperation in order to do that. So because everyone is still split, everyone's still isolated to their lanes, while now Evolution's actually just going to go ahead. Theory is starting to group up, and the Dragon should actually be popping up very soon. There it is, right there. So they should just be able to go ahead and swoop on in and grab this pretty easy. Malphite sees a little far away from his team. There is the headbutt and pulverize from the Alistar. There's ult, forcing the ult. Now Shen is in the middle of the fight, and right now Nocturne's getting pretty low. So is Graves. Graves does go down. Leo goes down as well, and Exhaust going down on Shen just to go ahead and keep away. Vigar trying to do work, does get Karthus does go down. Ezreal goes down. There's Karthus ult now trying to do something. Malphite does actually fall to the Rumble, and there you go, double kill for the Yordle. Shen is still left. Alistar is still left, and Shen just left.
Holy smokes.
Shen just left that fight. There's an opportunity for him to actually go ahead and pick up this Rumble kill. Rumble may actually just go deny himself right here. But he's actually going to go ahead and try for the recall. Maybe a bad choice. There is the Shen. Going to find him in the bush, waiting for the taunt. Vulnerable Blade, something, anything. There is the damage. There's the Flame Spitter. Actually, enough life gain from the Flame Spitter to actually survive that. He's at less than 100 health right now. Overheating. He's hot as all hell. Trying to get out, or just trying to cool off. There's a shield going to go ahead and create some more space. And there's the spear. Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
So that happened.
That just happened.
Yeah.
And the dragon is still up.
Yeah, you get it, Shen.
You get it. Go get him, champ.
Yeah.
Go get him.
So Shen in that team fight decided he was going to chase Nocturne off into nowhere land. But
here's the thing, though. He still is. Granted, he's underfarmed in comparison to his lane opponent. He's still a pivotal role because he's not only is he CC, he's multiple target CC.
Yeah.
Which is something they really needed in that fight, because there's that clump. There's a nice clump in the tri-brush where a taunt would have been amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he wasn't there.
Yeah, it was just poor communication.
Yep, and then Karthus just kind of sat there with the AoE on, lay waste, and that did more than enough damage actually in that fight. Just Shen got split up.
Yeah, Karthus did a ridiculous amount of damage, and then Rumble came in, cleaned up. I think Rumble's just so far ahead now. In that engage, and it showed. Like, Shen couldn't touch Rumble, and that's
really, a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold.
Yeah,
Number one gold earner in the game, plus a Giant's belt. Finished the WOTA, which is actually going to be giving Spell Vamp to Karthus as well.
Yep.
So Karthus is going to be sticking around these fights a little bit longer as well.
Yeah, that's
that's bad.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that he got 2 gold for 5s. Like, those are
amazing.
Yeah, really good. Like, I didn't really expect him to do that, but that is awesome. And it's, as you continue to get later in the game, his lead is just going to get more and more ridiculous, and he's just going to be able to push and shove Shen around even more. So, like, Shen, just has to get out. Like, I don't want anything to do with that. You can have all my creeps for free.
Yeah.
Have fun.
And then, right now, in item-wise, all Shen really has to speak for himself is the Wit's End. Granted, good item. Good item, magic resist, extra damage is all, and that's the thing too. That's extra damage in team fights as well. But it's still minimal. Giant spell actually also going to help as well, because you got to have health. You have to have health, especially on Shen, because he scales off it as well. But here's the thing though, and granted, tanky comps do one of the best items you can buy against a tanky comp like this, or a champ who's building tanky, is the DFG, because it is percentage based, and it's just also fortunate that's just a core item on Vygar as well. But that's the thing though, Rumble's getting fed, Karthus is getting pretty fat, Alistar is doing pretty well as well, and it's just I don't know, it's hard to try and focus down someone right here. Is like, who's the main DFG target here? Because you always want to try and burst someone out, and Rumble, it's not going to be enough. It's just not going to be enough damage to take out Rumble in one combo. Karthus, quite possibly. Rumble no.
Yeah, but I mean, of course, like I said earlier, I think Troll Me is a late game team. And so as they get into the later game, the champions are going to scale better, and that's when Malphite is going to play a significant role. And of course, Veigar is going to be just super farmed at that point, and it's going to be doing a significant amount of damage. And you're going to have Shen, who's going to be able to tank well and protect those carries with the ultimate and the taunt, and Ezreal can sit back and just poke with his awesome Triforce.
Yes.
And Leona has a really strong AOE. Has really strong AoE damage, so it's the late game team is going to be good, but I don't know if they're going to make it there or not, especially with Rumble being as huge as he is.
So once again, team confident in the lead, Nocturne grabbing the Aegis, so everyone's just a little bit more tanky, a little bit more protected. Aegis. There's the Aegis once. Yeah, I gotta start doing that. I gotta start getting Aegis on Nocturne.
Yeah.
Give it a shot, see how it works. And also interesting enough, you got the red elixir onto Graves here. Graves, kill-wise, not really too involved. He's got the 3 assists, but that's about it.
Yeah.
But he's pretty well farmed. Top farmer in the game. So once those team fights come around, gonna go ahead, chug that potion, a little bit extra health. But that's the big thing there. Also, especially for Graves, is the attack damage. And AD carry, I hear attack damage is pretty good. That's what I hear.
Nah, you're completely wrong about that.
AP, I should have. Damn, I should have done that. AP Graves, I have to do that next time.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll let that.
My smoke screen will tear you apart. It'll rip you in twine.
Yeah, he's gonna want to get a bunch of AP damage, I think.
Actually, does even scale? It does scale off AP. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, AP Graves from
AP,
here on
AP
out.
Graves. Oh, there you go. There's the Oracle. Gonna go ahead and grab the ward out of the bush. So Malphite, he's gonna want to go ahead and hold onto that as well, because if the next time Malphite dies, may very well be the turning point for White Troll, because that Oracles is vital at this stage in the game. We're starting to head into mid game. Baron is definitely a huge potential objective for either team, because if there's an ace, that could very well be a Baron.
Yeah.
At this point, depending on how the fights go.
Yeah, and I really like the Oracle pickup. You know, Malphite doesn't do a ton of damage. She's more of a utility champion when you get to the later part of the game. And so becoming utility and doing the Oracles and, you know, they got the Shirelias and things like that, it's going to be really important for the team's success.
Yeah. So actually going to go ahead and get in the pit and grab that one out there as well. So, but yeah, it's the ult is fantastic. It's just a matter of, like we mentioned before, actually getting the combos off and actually keeping Evolution busy here, just so Ezreal can get all the damage, just so Viger can get all of his damage. But now Shen's taking the opportunity. He's actually, you know, chilling back for just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, XP wise, it's even. And, you know, keep on mentioning this, you know, still again and again, the gold does play an absolutely different story. So sometimes level can be, sometimes, you know, looking at two champs, level can absolutely be very deceptive.
Rylai's on Rumble.
Right? Yeah. Right. It's not.
It's not too uncommon.
It's not too uncommon.
Yeah,
I mean, you're there. You're in their face.
Yeah.
You know, the worst thing is, you know, the flame spitter. He goes, keep him slowed. Catches. Wow, Rumble may actually go down there. Immediately gets caught by the Vigar. The DFG and all of that burst is going to be more than enough to actually just take him out of the fight. So here, there is a chance for White Trollmate to actually go ahead and try and take this one. There's a Shen taunt and the kill down there onto Decarthus. The ult will actually come down. Whoa, double kill there to the Vigar and the Leona will both go down. Shen is very low. Auto attack from Graves will be more enough. He is ignited. Can't get the Malphite. No. Oh, he just froze. He just stood there for a second. If the attacks went off, it could have actually got something.
Is that the Ignite that did it at the end there?
I
think
think
right?
it may have been.
It was Shen who got the kill. So it's Shen,
yeah,
right?
but
yeah,
still,
okay.
Though, even with Rumble no longer an issue in that fight, it was still a 3 for 4.
Yeah.
Still grabbed a tower.
Wait, Rumble was in that fight? I wasn't even sure.
For a time, for about 2 seconds, he was.
Yeah.
But
good
yeah,
use of that Rylai.
That's yeah. Oh yeah, it wouldn't have actually stuck around if it wasn't for the Rylai's actually.
Okay,
but still, that he went down so fast.
Yeah, he charged in, you know, guns blazing, literally, and
yeah,
and
he was pretty on fire.
Ate up pretty quick. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so good fight for Evolution. Got the dragon out of there.
Yep. So let's do some quick math. So Vigar, you know, DFG first, followed up by the burst.
Yeah.
So 3, 6, 750.
1 million.
750 plus however much AP.
1 million.
That's 2, 8, 7, 8. About 910 damage from Vigar's ult onto Rumble plus resistances. So 910. He's got a lot of magic resist though, so that's more than half reduction. So it's still a huge.
Yeah, so he has resistance
chunk.
and he still blew up that fast, so it's doing a significant amount of damage.
Yeah. That's the
power of the late game Veigar.
There's the Rumble ult, trying to just go ahead and clear the creep waves, but there once again, stun gun and Rumble right out in front, just getting caught by Veigar and just melting immediately. And that's the thing though, he's been the most sped member. He's the centerpiece right now, has evolved into the centerpiece of Theory of Evolution. You see what I did there? Yeah. But things though, he's getting. I see. He's been caught twice now.
Yep.
He's been caught twice, been nuked out by Veigar, and now this is where White Trollmate can actually go ahead and take control of these fights. Provided they're still 5k down, but this is what they need to do, and they're still getting these opportunities.
Yeah.
So right now, Theory just needs to go ahead, take a step back, and realize, okay, Rumble, you're doing well.
Yeah.
You're doing really well. But you can't be on the front line. That's Alistar's job.
Yeah, he seems like he's trying to initiate, which is like not a good idea. Let Veigar drop the cage, you know, then go in. Like wait for some cooldowns to be blown on some of the other champions.
Yeah, like Rumble ult is a fantastic initiation tool. But the thing is though, you have a lot of stuff to cover. I mean, you have the Wall of Pain. You also have Nocturne can actually pop the ult first, then pop the Rumble ult. So just because remember, it reduces vision too. It could just shut down all the vision that Veigar needs. He's not going to be able to be quite in position to try and get that stun. It's going to be a little bit rougher for him if he can't see what's in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely true. And I think that the reason they're being unsuccessful in the team fights, of course, is because Rumble's going down. But I think Karthus is still doing a ton of damage.
Oh, yeah.
And the cool thing about Karthus is you can put him in the front and he's going to die and he's still going to do tons of damage. So
yep, Suicide Karthus.
So he's still going to be relevant.
Oh, Rumble. Are you going to get caught a third time? I hope not. The Shard going out. Going to slow him just for a little bit, but Nocturne saw it, and now the gang is all here. 5v5. There's Rumble ult. The Shirelia's being popped and the Rumble ult is not actually really doing anything. But there you go. There's a stun. Rumble getting caught once again. And there's all the ults. There's the Pulverize trying to keep everyone busy. Karthus ult. Triple kill down onto the Ezreal. Hellstar's actually going to go ahead and get the Shen kill. And there's the Penta kill for the Ezreal. Very well done. Wow.
You have earned your jersey for today.
You got that. You have, yeah, you've earned your number as you got it.
That was good.
That was so, we got to take another look at that
let's do it.
once again because that was just so absolutely choice. I'm going to go ahead and rewind just for a little bit longer.
I would like to name that fight Rumble. What the hell are you doing, man? Like dude, just stop.
All right, wait for the okay, so there's a Rumble ult. There's the Nocturne ult keeping everyone slow, but as the Shirelia's was popped in the middle of that fight, and that's still a huge reduction. But there you go. Nocturne tries to get... Nocturne was trying to be the engager, but Rumble followed up a little bit too closely and was caught in the cage. And Ezreal can just go ahead, stand the back line. Double kill. There's the kill on Nocturne. There's right there. There's a triple. Shen ult on to Ezreal, keeping him safe from the Karthus ult, allowing him to stay in the fight. There's the Quadra, and there's the Penta.
Beast mode.
Beast. Absolute beast mode.
I don't know who Rumble thinks he... I mean, it looks like he was targeting Malphite in the beginning of that fight.
It seems like it.
Yeah, he needs to get to the back, and so he can do some damage on the carries, but like he's just getting caught
well,
up.
Here's the thing. It's in that fight, Nocturne led the charge. It's like, okay, we're going in, follow me. Clears around the corner, but that's the thing. You know, Vigar was actually just out safe on the other side. Yeah. Just, you know, there was the great positioning from Trollmate in the jungle just to go ahead and keep Vigar safe. Because I think, you know, Nocturne was just kind of like tunnel visioning in on Vigar's like, gotta kill him, gotta kill him. He's melting Rumble, we gotta kill him. And Rumble followed in too closely behind him.
Yeah, gotta kill him, gotta kill him.
Gotta kill him, gotta kill him.
Entire team.
Gotta kill him, gotta kill him. Stun goes up, I'm out of here. I'll see you later, Rumble.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And we'll see you later, Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, what a turnaround for Rumble, man. He was having such a good game.
Now
he is like.
But the thing is that there's still.
He's not doing anything in team fights.
There's still. Well, the ult.
I mean, it works.
The ult is a very it's a very good initiation tool. Like you saw in that fight, the slow on it is massive. It like completely negated the Shirelia's pop for Malphite.
Yeah.
But still, though, that was just bad positioning, and that was just, you know, why Trollmate being very elusive and sneaky in the jungle and being where they needed to be.
Yeah.
That was all Vigar. That was all Vigar just being right at the right position at the right time.
Yeah, like I said earlier, they're a late game team, and that was the transition point for them when the late game awesomeness kicked in. Yeah, it switched, and so now all the early game advantage that Evolution had is lost, and now Trollmate can just, you know, leverage their advantage and. By leverage their advantage, I mean Vhagar.
Yeah.
He can do work.
Now that last fight as well, look how fed Ezreal is at this point. He just overtook the gold lead from Rumble just on that last fight. Last Whisper and Maw and Trinity. So how much damage? He's at 280 AD. So it's a 3, 4, 6, 5, 6. It's about like a 700 something burst.
Double buff Ezreal.
Double buff.
You can't just
ugly.
take him down. He's not gonna. You know, that shield's gonna kick up.
It's ugly.
Yeah, it's not good.
He's a very beautiful man, but his damage is ugly.
Yeah. And his jersey is legit.
That jersey is legit. I kind of want that jersey now, actually.
Well, I think I'll go Pulsefire. I'm gonna buy a skin probably.
Nah, let's just get that jersey. But here's the thing, though. There's a little bit of a miscommunication from White Trollmate. They're a little bit opposition. So right now, Theory's gonna go ahead and try and make the best of the situation.
I think they see that Shen is split pushing.
They see Shen is split pushing there. He's gonna go ahead and try to take out. There's the Ezreal ult to actually try and clear the minion wave. So Tower should actually. Who's it hitting? He's actually hitting Nocturne. But there you go. There's the Wall of Pain, and there's the Rumble ult where they're looking. They're trying to zone in, and the stun does not actually hit Rumble until he's leaving. So now Vigar's actually being caught out. Karthus does go down as well, and here comes the ult. Will we be getting anything off of this one? Does get the kill onto Malphite as well. Shen, taunt, Graves is not going to be safe here on this one, but now it's only Shen versus 3 members of Theory, and just waiting. There's Headbutt. Come on. second. There's the ace.
What was that?
Here's it. We're gonna go back on
they,
that
like,
one as well.
desperately tried to save the tower that was already gonna go down to put themselves in like the worst possible position.
Well, here's what happened with this one.
What happened to that Ezreal? It did no damage.
It was clearing the wave. It was trying to clear the wave so the tower could actually start focusing, but it went down too quick.
Oh.
Now look at Vigar right here. Rumble, tunnel vision in. The Vigar stun does not hit Rumble.
Yeah.
He's there doing all the damage he needs to.
Yep.
That's the thing. Those last two fights were that were won because of Vigar. For Trollmate, Rumble was caught in the stun and taken out near immediately, but they did not get the stun off. There's the continuous damage, and everyone's focus was split, so they could not go ahead and get what they needed off of that. So now there's still this huge back and forth that is still going here.
Yeah.
And basically it's now whoever gets caught out, because both of these teams have the potential of catching out someone and capitalizing on the kill. The Rumble ult can keep someone still, and plus all the focused damage from Nocturne and from Karthus can go ahead and melt anyone on White Trollmate. But on the other side, if Vigar gets your stun, DFG and ult and damage can take out nearly anyone.
Yeah.
So now here's the tug of war. Here's the tricky situation you're in.
Where the next team fight wins the game, basically.
It's now it's gotten to the point where, first, Rumble was the dominant force.
Yeah.
Then Vigar was the dominant force. But now because it's seesawed, because it's gone so far, and because now we're in mid game.
Now Leona is the dominant.
No.
It's everybody.
This is basically now kind of like the health insurance game. No. Hear me out.
All right, I don't have insurance.
Do you not want to get caught? You got caught. What do you do next? Don't get caught. All right.
Yeah.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah.
Now that's the name of the game, because whoever gets caught, your team loses.
I don't like that game.
That's
a scary game.
It's a very scary game. But here's the thing: both teams, it's tricky. Rumble ult in the right positioning, in the right place on the map, can actually do everything, because it can follow up with Karthus Wall Pain and Nocturne ult and get whatever you need. And Alistar also has sufficient CC to deal with this. However, Vigar, seen before with the cage, Malphite ult, Shen taunt, Leona ult. That's a lot. Plus, with
Ezreal jersey.
Ezreal jersey. But things like that is enough. That is more than enough CC for Ezreal to kill everybody.
Yep.
That is more than enough.
Yeah.
And it happened already.
Yep.
So
he did it once. He could do it again.
He could. May very well. That'd be amazing. That'd be so double penta in the game. That'd be crazy. But
it's gonna happen. I'm just calling it.
Yeah, calling it. All right. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now both teams have no choice but to go ahead and just wander everywhere and just try not to get caught.
Oh,
but here's the advantage. Here's the advantage of Troll Me though, because Shen can split push.
Yeah.
Shen can just be in the fight whenever he needs to be, and that is the advantage that lies in White Troll Me.
Yeah, but oh gosh.
Oh, there you go. There's the push. There's the push for Theory. They're going to go straight on in to this tier 3. They have the damage. There's a cage. Vigar stun. Does not hit anyone. There's a Malphite ult. There's a Nocturne ult. And Karthus goes down immediately to Vigar, and he's trying to stay far away as he can from the rest of the team. Leona ult does go down. Vigar does also get killed, so Malphite is in the middle trying to make something happen, but Shen is also taking a huge amount of damage as well. Alistar, the Ignite does not kill him, actually still lives, and there's Shen double kill for Graves, and looking to try and also get the Leona kill, but will not be enough, and there you go.
That's it, man. That positioning, like I saw it unfolding. I was like, what? Yeah. Oh god, this is gonna be ugly.
Now that's the thing. That's also the burst choices we were talking about earlier when it comes to Vigar. Yeah, you killed Karthus immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately, just full to 0 in nothing. But that's the passive. He stays alive. It doesn't matter. He's still doing damage even though he's dead. And Vigar just could not get into the fight to do what he needed to do.
He went in by himself. Like I don't know. Shen wasn't completely there. He was like straggling in. It was just kind of like spoon feeding the team. I don't know. It wasn't as nice as it could have been, and it cost him the game.
Entertaining, nonetheless. Fantastically entertaining match.
Yeah.
Good job by both teams.
Yeah, I would like to see the stats where like a team that gets a pentakill loses the game. Like I'm sure it doesn't happen all that often.
There was actually a post on Team Liquid, I think.
Yeah.
Someone did the math as like 90% of the time, the team that has the gold lead 12 minutes in wins.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot. There's still a lot of stat tracking to do. There's a lot of math still to do. I mean, that's one of the things I'm like super interested in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's one of the things I'm like not interested in at all.
You don't like math?
Not a big math guy.
You're a big food guy.
Food. Understatement of the year. I'm a big food guy. I have a goose liver. What was it, duck liver? What were we talking about? I don't know.
Who cares? Who cares? But yeah, that was it. So right now in the bracket, Why Troll Me is now 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Theory of Evolution 1-0.
Just a theory.
Best Carriers are 0-1. ASL has yet to play, but we are going to actually see them next time. So next time coming up for the Group B qualifiers here in Taiwan, ASL versus Why Troll Me. So that's going to be Why Troll Me's last match. They need to try, if they want a chance, they got to win it.
You got to make something happen.
Got to make something happen. Theory of Evolution will then also be going up against Best Carriers. So
Okay.
since each group stage, 4 teams, 6 matches. Remember, first place in the group gets out. Second place got a second chance in the last chance group. But
who came out of the last group? Taipei Assassins, right?
Taipei Assassins.
Okay.
Yeah. So well, big
Pretty
shocker there.
Yeah.
Big shocker there out of
I hear
Group
they're
A.
all right. I don't know. I could beat them.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Not at all.
But yeah, I think we're pretty much done for now.
Cool, man.
Any shout outs? Any further shout outs?
Hi, Mom. No, I'm just kidding.
Hi, Mom.
You can follow me, Nick Allen IGN, on Twitter.
Yes.
I also do a show called League of Legends Update with this guy.
Yep.
I crack jokes, I make fun of people, and somehow I get away with it. And yeah, I think I might be on Whose League Is It Anyway this Tuesday with State of League Travis.
It's a good show.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a good show.
It's all right.
I prefer it to State of the League because you're on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we're going to have a moment when this camera turns off, let
Oh.
me tell you, son. A big hug or something.
Yeah, hug it out.
Bro
But
moment. Broman?
yeah, and as always, be sure to keep up to date with everything we're doing here at the IGN Pro League at IGN Pro League on Facebook and Twitter, IPL LOL on Twitch and on YouTube. As always, send us your tops, send us your flops. We want your replays. IPL LOL replays at gmail.com. Hey, if we use your replay, I don't know if we see you on the street or something, we'll high five you. In addition to a whole bunch of other cool stuff.
Yeah. Sometimes we give stuff. Sometimes you get to tell your friends that you made on a show that gets 200,000 views.
Yeah.
Sometimes people just make fun of you.
If it could be put on a fridge by your mom, if it was capable to, maybe one day you can
the future is now.
The future's now. YouTube videos on your fridge. They're magnetic.
Possible somehow.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'm sure there's a way.
Yeah.
There's got to be
Make
a
it
way.
happen.
Yeah, make it happen. For now though, we are done. Thanks for stopping by the IPL stream. It's always good. It's always good to see you here. Stop by next time as well. Yeah. Thanks for stopping by. Good matches. See you tomorrow.
Pleasure, guys. See you.
Good night.